Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I want to do a makeup related video because I feel like I have been doing vlogs for quite a little bit and I decided to, really reel it back and do a little bit of makeup related video. Yeah, I just really miss sitting down and playing with makeup in front of a camera, so let's do that today. So recently I went to Sephora and I got a new product in hand, which is like something I really want to use in this video today. I feel like today's video is mainly because of this particular. So the product that I really want to test out in this video is the Kylie Cosmetics Skin Tint Blurring Elixir. I feel like I've seen this online a lot, like a lot of people has been trying it. I said it went quite viral online and people has been raving about this skin tint, and I am definitely in my skin tint era as well. I mean, I love a good full coverage, but I also sometimes love to wear something more comfortable that is like lightweight, that doesn't feel anything on your skin. So I actually picked this up because when I test it and swatch it on my hand in Sephora, I really like the texture. It's so lightweight and it's very like liquidy as well. So I was just like, when I was like blending it on my hand and like swatch testing, I'm very intrigued. So yeah, we're gonna do this today. I also have this new palette that I kind of want to play with, but I think today I want to do more of a natural look instead of really playing with the colors. But this is the Shedella palette. So this is the Shedella palette that I got from the colorist. It is like a beauty store in Malaysia. I don't know if it's only in Malaysia or any other part of the world, but yeah, I got this in the shop called the colorist, and I really like how the cool toned colors, like more purple and grayish tones. I never really have a palette that is like a tone quite like that, so I'm really excited as well. I really want to play with the colors, but I think today, because we are doing more of a skin tint look, I want to have more of like a natural finish, so I might just use like more natural vibes color. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, before starting the video, I already like wash my face and like kind of like prime my face. So to really test out the skin tint, I just do what I normally does, like pre-makeup. So I just like cleanse my face and I put a little bit toner, a little bit moisturizer. So I use the Laneige Cream Skin with the spray bottle cap, obviously. A moisturizer, which is right over there. I'm kind of lazy to go grab it, but it's moisturizer I use is the Dr. Althea 345 cream. I just use a tiny bit on my skin, so my skin just feeling really fresh right now. And as you can see, this is my skin condition. I do have breakout over here and over here on my forehead. This is like healing, like heal, so we can really see how the skin tint look on this bare skin, and you guys are getting up close and personal with me today, so I'm excited. Okay, so before I do my base, I kind of want to do my brows first. And for brows, I'm just gonna like quickly like do a time lapse of me doing it. But so I'm going to use the One Size powder to really just like blot on my brows first, to let it not be as slippery as it is. And then I'm just gonna use a Daiso brow pencil to do it. So the way I love putting powder on the brows before I sketch my brows and stuff, it's because I hate when it's like super what's the word, it's like making my brows feel really slippery. Like I hate that feeling, so I'm just going to like put some powder on. Alright, so the brows are done. I just kind of like fill it in, sketch it out, make it look quite natural, and I am enjoying how natural this is. Alright, so now let's get into the star of the show, the skin tint. And it's still unopened, so I'm quite excited. Let's open it together. I love how like cute and pink this is, like so cute. So this is the bottle. So I am using in the shade 3WN, so I think it's 3 Warm Neutral. I tried the 3W, it was a little bit too yellow, and I tried the WN it was better. It's definitely more like a neutral tone, so I'm quite excited. Like, let's open it. And I love how the dropper looks like. The dropper definitely make it look really like luxurious. And of course you get this in 1 fluid ounce. Let's put it at the back of my hand and ooh, oh my god. It's runny. It's very liquidy. Definitely very liquidy. Oh my gosh. It's like running down my hands. So I'm gonna just start with like the inner part to like really just spread it. Ooh, I don't know if this is like too much or not. I know like you can blend this with your fingers, but I don't really like blending with my fingers, so I'm going to use a brush. This is a Real Technique brush. Let me just blend it out and see. Ooh. Okay. So, as expected for a skin tint, it is very skin-like. Let's do the other side. I don't know if I'm putting it too much, but let's blend it out. And it blends into the skin so easily. Man, it's like blending into the skin like a dream. I feel like I definitely put a little bit too much on, but still it looks so natural on the skin. You can still see my breakout like peeking through. I'm just gonna grab the rest from the back of my hand to on the forehead. And also I can tell this is like really blurring. Like, let me get you up close. Oh my god, it's so blurring. What the hell? Oh my god. So I went off camera for around like 25 minutes to charge my light, and yeah, so I haven't done anything to my face yet, but honestly I want to show you guys how blurring this looks. This is without setting any powder, anything. So right now I'm just gonna do some setting around my face. Alright, so I am going to continue on. I'm going to put a little bit of blush around. So I'm gonna be using the Huda Beauty blush filters in the Watermelon Pop. This shade is so stunning. How I like to do it is I like to put it at the palm of my hand, and then I'll just grab a blush brush to like just get the product going, and we're just gonna apply. I'm gonna apply like right at the outer eye area. It kind of looks a little bit light, like sheer on the camera, but I'm actually doing a look that how I normally would do for like daily wise to really test out how this skin tint would sit. And also, like, I have heard a lot of people say like whenever you use a skin tint, it's best if you leave it on for like around 5 minutes to let it really like sit and like set, because sometimes skin tint can be a little bit slippery, and if it doesn't let it have the time to dry down a little bit and then you put your makeup on top, sometimes it can really disrupt the product underneath. And so far I'm putting on this blush, this cream blush or liquid blush. This is a liquid blush, it's not a cream, it's a liquid. But so far I put on this blush, it looks perfect. It's so beautiful. Like, it doesn't move the makeup underneath, which is what I'm happy about. Definitely gonna put a little bit blush on the nose. It's just my classic, my go-to. I'm gonna add a little bit of concealer. Recently I've been loving doing this trick. The concealer I've been using is the Catrice True Skin High Cover Concealer. I'm just gonna use like the most tiniest bit. The reason I'm putting concealer is because I really want to see like how the concealer is gonna act on top of the skin tint. So yeah, that's the little amount I'm using. This is like the Chinese makeup puff. Oh my god, it's like dirty. To blend this, and we're gonna blend it out. Okay, the concealer is definitely blending nicely on top of the skin tint. And like, look, like wow. This is so pretty. Honestly, what the hell? So next up, I'm gonna set the under eyes with a powder. I'm gonna use the One Size Loose powder and in the shade Translucent. So I'll be grabbing a powder puff. That's like my favorite way to use a translucent powder. I'm going to kind of like shear the powder off at the back of my hand. And then we are going to start with the under eyes. Giving even more coverage right now. That's crazy. I actually quite like the One Size powder. It's like a fine powder with like really amazing coverage and blurring qualities. But I would definitely say that my favorite is still not my favorite like top powder. My favorite is still the Huda Beauty Easy Bake. That powder itself is like my #1 like top powders, loose powder that I actually really enjoy. The reason why I only have the One Size with me now is because I have the One Size as a mini and I bring it when I travel around, and I'm currently back home at my hometown for my day off. Alright, so next let's do a little bit of eye makeup. I kind of want to go a little bit like very natural. I'm grabbing the same concealer. I'm gonna put the concealer at the back of my hand and just like grab it with my finger and dab it on my eyelid. I'm gonna do this as like an eye primer. I'm going to grab more of this cream shade to like set the whole eye. Honestly, like I'm just gonna do a very simple look. I feel like I just want to keep it really natural. I will go in with more of this kind of shade. Well, I don't think you can see it. Like this, and then after that, this shade. Let's go in with more like a purpley mauvey pink shade. And I'm just going to gently wash the color over. Like I just kind of want to wash up color. I haven't did eyeshadow in a while, so this is gonna be exciting. And whenever like I have like excess product, instead of like tapping off like that, I love just to like tapping at my hand on my mirror. I love when I like do like a wash of color. I love that kind of vibe. Just like one color washed. Super nice. Taking back with that cream transition shade, I'm gonna run it over to kind of make everything look even more blended as it is. These shadows are really pretty. I'm gonna grab this like shimmery shade. I'm gonna grab a little bit. Ooh. And pop it like as like a topper, the center. My gosh, that's so pretty. Alright, I think the eyes are done. I want to add a little bit more blush because I feel like I'm really feeling it. So I'm going to use this Art Class by Rodin blush. So pretty. And I am just going to mix the three. Oh my god. Why this is looking so freaking cute. And we're gonna add a little bit of lips. For our lips, I'm using the xoxo lip oil in the shade Unbuttoned. Oh, let me add a little bit of highlighter. Gonna use the Fenty Beauty, just the tiniest bit. I want like very natural highlight. That's it. That is the finished look. Honestly, I am really impressed with the skin tint and I love how it's looking. And I would say it's definitely a really blurring skin tint. I am enjoying this makeup really much actually. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want me to do more makeup video, or if you guys have any idea for doing a makeup video or any idea for any videos, let me know down in the comments below. I hope you guys have a good day. Love you guys really much and stay beautiful. Bye beautiful people.